Wow, this flood is really just gonna go in like that. I'll just use my ultimate here and just hope that it helps. Okay, I managed to almost kill the Nami with only my ultimate, plus... Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Ziggs into a Twisted Fate, and it is gonna be all determined if I can land my first Q. Because if I can't land my first Q, the game is clearly gonna be over. We have gold gen, and I want to trigger my first strike. We won, GG. Nice. Ziggs doesn't really have too many things inside of the new season for, like, item-wise. I don't feel like Actualizer is really that good for him. But one thing that they did change, of course, is that Ziggs is a character that's like a poke character and a good team fighter, but he also does have this passive that does a bonus auto attack damage with magic damage. And it works against turrets, because he's like a demolitionist or whatever. That's his theme. And his W, Satchel Charge, also executes turrets. So, because turrets all have plates now, I feel like it's more abusable, in my opinion, to be able to do that. Decent trade, but I am going to lose a lot for doing this, but I still think it's worth it. Going to do one auto attack. Oh, dang. I want to do the auto attack before the Q, but it's okay. We're still doing fine. With Ziggs, your Q is a super low CD, pretty easy to land ability as long as you throw it like next to minions or on top of their head when they're next to minions, because it makes it so much easier to land. Otherwise it bounces, and it has decent range, but landing it from far away is really difficult. This guy does have Ignite, so honestly I should be maybe a bit careful about getting ganked. Ooh, that sidestep was crazy, bro. He sidestepped my Satchel and my Q, both. But he doesn't have a TP, though. So I feel like he'll be killable eventually. In fact, I could probably just base pretty soon if he actually is going to base here, because he should. Okay, cool. I think I'm just going to leave. Because this wave will slow push towards me because I held these two, so he'll just miss an entire wave, and then I just TP back and get it. It looks like mana items are pretty popular on him, so going like Archangels and Ludens feels pretty dang good, so I'm probably going to be doing that. But you kind of need Lost Chapter items for Ziggs because you go so quickly. Your Satchel Charge throws you a much further distance than it throws the opponents, but you can use it as an offensive tool or a defensive, besides the obvious use of using it as a way to destroy turrets when they're below a certain amount of HP. I want to kill this guy so badly because I know that Ziggs can be a lane bully, but I don't really have much AP, and I have to land so many Qs in a row to really punish him. He did juke into that, though. He's, like, juking back and forth, so I just threw it where he would juke into it. Oh, it almost bounced on him, too. Let's just use our Satchel, because I thought it would land no matter what, but it did not, because just not good enough. Tiny poke onto him. I'm trying to let my Recon get close enough to be able to go to me and then go to him, but he wasn't able to. It's alright, though. We've been getting decent first strike triggers onto him. You okay? I just knocked that guy away, but there's nothing more that I could do there. I mean, Recon was pretty far. I even did a Satchel to knock Master Yi away after the flash, too. Gonna auto attack this a couple times, try to deal a little bit of damage to it. Dang, I really didn't get the play. Are you serious? Oh no, I did. Nice, cool. A little bit of money for us. If we get that Lost Chapter, I'll be so happy, because I mean, if we finish it, that's a really good buy for offensive, because I'll finally have some AP. That was really lucky. I kind of played it in such a way that almost got me killed, but it worked out in the end. Oh wait, I have my thing. So I'm just going to use my ultimate to try to shove it out. This not Master Yi, this Twisted Fate might try to ulti me, so I'm going to go even further away, because I will literally die to a single hit of anything. And the reason why I was playing so aggressive is that you could tell that he wanted to reset. And if he resets, that's bad, right? Because he already just got a bunch of money, and if we lose even more, that's just going to create issues. So, I decided to just continue fighting him right in front of my face. And then I was able to, if you're very close to them, you of course can land your Q way easier because, for instance, Syndra Q, no matter the distance, will always land in the same spot, right? At the same timing. Meanwhile, Ziggs Q has a travel time, so if you're right next to them, right when you press it on top of yourself, it's going to be there so quick that a lot of times you can't miss it. Meanwhile, if you do that on Syndra, your Syndra Q does take a while to actually trigger, and you can actually miss. Oh, dang, I hit him. But I did get a nice turret hit off, though. I mean, I'm just trying to chunk it so we can actually get it with our passive procs, and also I have blue buff, so there's no reason not to be playing aggressive at all points, really. I got a first strike from my W. I landed another good Q onto him. Ziggs gets into a really massive poke status around this timing, where, like, you just can spam so much. Just non-stop Qs, especially if you have a big mana pool with, like, tier and stuff. This guy's here. Oh, I got first strike from that. Very nice. One more auto. Looks like Evelyn is going to try to kill this guy, so I'll try to rotate over to help. I'm just going to use my ultimate at the same timing that she's using his. And then my ultimate probably landed. I don't know if I can do more to help, though. It seems kind of lost as soon as they go in. I did try to assist. Honestly, me using my ultimate at that timing probably was really, really good because I imagine it probably landed the center of it. Your ultimate has a 100% AP ratio in the middle, and then it has less on the outer edges. So whenever we use our abilities, we also lower the CD of my passive. So I'm just trying to non-stop use stuff just to trigger my passive so I can hit the turret even more. That's the idea behind it. We're up 18 farm. We've gotten a lot of plates from this. It's starting to get very low. And when you put more points into your W, what will happen is that it makes it so you can execute them even faster. And thankfully, there's no rush for Ziggs to execute them. Beforehand, you want to do it before 14 minutes, but of course, plates just don't even expire anymore, so who cares about that? Wow, I just am landing everything on this guy, but it's not because I miss my Q, otherwise he dies. Dude. He should die to Evelyn, though, because Evelyn's right behind him, so it will still be a kill, which is awesome. I have a fully completed Ludens. We have cashback, so we're also being able to get money by just spending money, which is awesome. And then I could even TP into this, too, if you guys want. But we don't have Evolt just yet. I'm TPing in. I don't know if I can get there fast enough, but I'm trying. Dang. I'm pretty sure that everybody dies before I even get there. And Aphelios died, too. What? Bro. Oh, wait. But he killed the Smolder. I didn't notice that. Okay, cool. At least he was able to get something. I mean, it would have really been bad if everything went poorly. My TP... I mean, I try to join as fast as I can. I can't join quicker than I could have, so... Because the TP wasn't an empowered one. Still landed my Q, which is the important part. Our E puts down this minefield that lasts absolutely forever. It's so crazy inside of teamfights how strong it is. You can usually have it down, and the cooldown of it is so short that it will last as long as you, What? That guy's just dead. Anyways, how are we not able to execute the turret? Because it should be below 27%. Did they change it? Nice. Okay, cool. My ultimate was able to show him, so my teammate was able to get him, and now we just start hitting this, and look how much damage we're going to be dealing to it, especially if I'm, like, left alone. TF might come in, but because we have our passive trigger, and we have blue buff again and a big mana pool, it just gets really wild. I'm most likely just dead here. Flashing probably doesn't even save me, so it's better just to die. It's not really that bad, because we're so powerful now. We're getting very strong just through being able to finish stuff, the gold gen from first strike, and now we're getting plates, and we're able to execute them, and when my teammates get the plates low, or the turrets low, I can just go there and just press W to finish it off, too. To make it even stronger, or, like, faster for, getting a bigger lead for the team. Too bad we never got the grubs. Wait. No team has grubs. Can we get these? It would be so crazy if we got it. Ziggs with Lichbane is very rare, but technically you could go it. I mean, if you really wanted to. The AP ratio of damage against structures is like 90%, it shows, so with the Lichbane, you're going to be dealing about 130, so stronger than a Lux ultimate ratio on turrets, that is, at least. I don't think that we can catch anybody here, dude. I feel like this is kind of a waste of time, is it not? I just don't see how we could get down there. I know that, like, this is hindsight, but I didn't know if Smolder was going to already be basing inside of a brush or something, so... I probably have to go with Zanya's just to stay alive versus this Master Yi, who's eventually going to just try to kill me, probably. Master Yi is quite squishy, though. I could just rotate down bot side to try to assist with whatever's going on. I just stole the big one from him. I'm just going to leave now. I also got first strike trigger as well. Pretty significant amount of damage dealt. How on earth did Aphelios just 1v1 the Vladimir top? What? Huh? How'd that happen? Well, that's fine. It's whatever. I mean, obviously it's better than fine. It's really good that my Aphelios can somehow beat the Vladimir. I'm just kind of confused about it. I can never step up to hit stuff. Kind of sucks. Maybe if I went side lane, I would be able to. I'm with Rakan right now. Can we go somewhere together and fight? I'm totally down, dude. What Rakan can do is use Evelynn as a way in. When I'm showing over here, it would be so good if he steps up hard, E's Evelynn, then goes in with her. But he won't. Which is lame. I don't know why he doesn't want to do that. I'm just going to auto-attack this once and back away. Big amount of damage to it. Got the crystals. I have enough for my Seraphs and base now. TF is coming in. Oh, that was a bad ultimate by me. But I was able to at least satchel a really good... Okay, it was not enough. Never mind. I I got him with that last auto attack, even though I probably just die here. This wall is flashable, but you have to be, like, around this little pocket. If I try to flash over this, I'll just waste my flash and die. I feel like the biggest factor of that loss was just because the Master Yi that jumped on me should have been killed. I missed my Q, which was bad. Also, my ultimate kind of sucked, too. My ultimate definitely should have helped kill Nami, and that was also not good. Oh, my goodness. Nice. Got him with Titanic. Huge. Maybe I just TP top lane and just immediately go for the turret. I feel like it'd be worth it. Man, I should have built that Lich Bane. I'm actually down to get it. I feel like it's not even that bad. I'm going to put more points into my E now, because honestly, your E is a better ability for fighting than your W is, in my opinion. But your W, of course, like helps out with taking the turrets and stuff. So that's why I even had it. A little bit scared about getting caught out up here. Fine for now, though. Just wanted to trigger for a strike, but the Vladimir unfortunately was able to escape that. Just put down my E in this. Oh. I don't know how low he really was. I mean, I see how low he is now, but he's just going to die regardless. I'm not going to waste my ultimate when I already know my teammates will kill him. I don't know if we wanted to do Rift Herald, but I started it. At least I would pull it out if the Evelyn wants to do it, because you always should. Actually, you don't always need to be pulling out. Depends on what side of the map you're on. But usually, what's nice about doing that is that if for some reason a bad fight happens, that did a crazy amount of damage there, you can leave much easier, right? We really want to probably try to kill the Smolder, but I don't think that I can do that. The Smolder is just going rampant, bro. Nobody's able to kill that guy. Literally just standing still, just wailing on me, and everybody dipped out that does consistent damage, and I don't really deal enough consistent damage at this point. You will be able to eventually, especially with, like, Death Cap, but we're kind of far away from that right now. Especially with my Horizon focus that I was, like, starting to build, but I feel like this was a mistake. I feel like I can fix it, though. You can see Merc Treads built on quite a few of them, and Null Magic on him. Usually stuff like Crypt Loom and Void Staff aren't too cost inefficient, even if they don't even have that much magic resist. So I'll just do that into decap to get big AP. And it's become even more efficient because this guy has Hex Drinker now too, which is nice. That guy's really low, but he has Hex Drinker still, so if I try to ulti him to kill him, it probably wouldn't even work. This guy is definitely going to be basing because he's too low. Oh, I'm definitely dead. See you later. There's literally no way out as soon as I get hit one single time. It's my fault for going too far. Although, for some reason, this guy decided to just lose his flash by walking forwards even more, which was definitely an interesting choice. There was no reason for him to go that far. That's really good for us, though. Kled is trying to do a counter gank. Evelyn got a mediocre ultimate off. The Aphelios is already dead, and I'm dead. Oh, dude, this Kled is going crazy. Hello? Even though you're dead, though. Who's gonna get the shutdown? It's kind of a big deal that he gets the shutdown. He actually is not gonna die. Wow. This Master Yi has no mana. I didn't even realize that. That's a huge deal. I'm TPing in, I guess, but... I got him. Last shot. Okay, the reason why I'm still throwing abilities is because I was hoping that Master Yi was gonna Q. I'm so dead here, right? Oh no, he went for my teammate. Just kidding. I was hoping that Master Yi was gonna try to take the wave, and when he Q'd something, my Q was already in the area, and he would just step on it and immediately get killed. Because he was, kind of low there. He almost got hit by one of my Qs, and I feel like it might have been able to deal enough. It hits kind of hard. It hits for 500 right now. Ooh, they used Smolder ult just because they were nervous about us starting it, but we're not even on it yet. Oh, massive damage off, even though my satchel missed, which could have been even better. We should just put our E in this little corridor because it's so busted doing this. So now, if his team wants to help this Vladimir, this lasts so long. That guy's instant killed. I used my ultimate, but honestly, they got away so quickly that there was just no way to get them. My bad. They probably... Oh, never mind. They did not leave. In fact, this guy is just dead to the burn. Oh, I'm not going to auto-attack anything because he has lifesteal. Smolder's going crazy. Dang, he even has a Maw as well. Oh man. I was literally going up there to just satchel charge from far away. We do have a needless though, which is very good. Ziggs, can you go side so I farm, please? Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry for joining the dragon fight. Have we really been sharing that much farm? I really don't think I was mid that frequently, except for when he was mostly dead. I think, but... Holy crap. I mean, I did hit the Nami. It worked, but... Does this guy have a rapid fire? He doesn't. Dude, the amount of damage that I'm outputting is actually crazy. They're like all stuck. Why did he do that? That'd been nuts if somebody just died in there. Oh, nice. Smolder did die. Oh, we can't catch that guy, can we? Oh, wait, maybe? On the way. Nice. Nice. Huge play. Yeah, the thing is about Ziggs is that you can just, from over walls, when people try to do objectives, just chuck out every 2 seconds this bomb. And honestly, the bombs kind of hurt really bad, and it feels like it just never ends. Also, I mean, you have a good tool to, like, create areas where they can't step, or make it so you have a defensive option, I guess, too, with your E. Just really nuts. He has a lot of good control of being able to make it so areas are just like, this is my zone, and you can't come near me. Because I feel like I don't know, like another mage that is like poke related is like Xerath, but if you get in Xerath's face or like closer to him, he usually hates that, and the only counterplay is obviously like, dude, it's all your farm. I have nowhere to farm, I can't go top. The important thing is for us to just be together as a team, and we just focus on like using this Baron buff effectively. That's all that matters. Dude, I'm gonna die. This guy is not helping me. No, do I die to the burn? Okay, I was able to help the Evelyn kill that guy. That was a really fast TF ultimate. He almost got me because of that. Thankfully, I do have red buff, so I'm regenerating a little bit. I'm using my ultimate here. Big one. He barriered it, though, for most of the stuff. There's a ward there. I managed to take the turret pretty easily. I'm trying to zone this guy so he doesn't kill my teammate. Seems kind of challenging, though. I was able to kill him with Q plus W because he was trying to get off his Q, and I could tell that he was going to commit for it, so I just placed my abilities in such a way that if he was going to commit for it, that he just has to walk into it. If he played patient, though, and went around it, he probably had me. Just the impatience saved me. I should probably just do this instead. Okay, cool. Well, as base, we're very, very powerful. We have generated about 550 gold with first strike. Our next item after this could be... kind of want a Storm Surge. I like huge AP, huge Magic Pen. It's always a pretty fun thing to have. Oh, wait, I could also still go that Lich Bane to deal 329 on top of 454 for players. Otherwise, it's 1,000 bonus magic damage on hit to turrets, and that's on top of already having high AP, so it's just gonna... I'm just gonna take the turrets immediately if I ever get to hit them. Just auto-attack them once, it's just immediate kill. There's no way TF is going to help out his team from nobody being in the area. I guess they're just wanting to see what we're doing. Wow, this flood is really just going to go in like that. I'll just use my ultimate here and just hope that it helps. Okay, I managed to almost kill the Nami with only my ultimate, plus I was able to help kill the Yi. Very nice. Yeah, your late game ultimate kind of hits harder than Lux ultimate because the base damage on it is really, really, really high. That being said, though, the Smolder is still a freaking menace, bro. This guy's going crazy still. Oh, I'm so dead here. I messed up. Sorry. Sorry, team. At least I was able to kill him, though. But I did give Smolder, sadly, a bunch of gold because I messed up one single ability. When my Rakan was going to land his, if I comboed, I think we could have gotten him. We did get both of his sums, though, and that usually means that we just have to have one team fight now that allows us to kill him because I feel like if he dies, there's no chance that they win with the rest of their team comp. The enemy team comp has so many hyper carries, though. Smolder's really good at hyper carry. TF's pretty good for at least not... He's not a hyper carry, but he throws out gold cards, which definitely help the hyper carries because it's a point-and-click stun. And then Mastery is the other one. Vladimir's kind of a hyper carry, too, though. When he gets to a certain phase of the game. I feel like he's not there yet. Because his AoE just gets so ridiculous. He becomes such a menace with his AoE, dude. Lich Bane is only 400 gold from now. It's also my final item. I'll literally be full build. Baron's not for another 1 minute. My team already wants to fight when, like, people also tell me to shove outside, but they don't even give me any opportunity to do that because it's already just... Evelyn just looking hard. I wonder if this is warded or not, because it feels like it is. If they just use Master Yi Ultimate and just run at us in a straight line, I think that the team might struggle. It's kind of scary. They should see me right now. Nami dying is huge, I guess. I just put down my E in case they kept on going in, but they didn't. No, I messed up. Oh, it's over for me. I literally played that so stupidly, dude. It's my fault for that death, at least. After we killed Nami, we should just backed off. That's what I was... Well, I mean, we did. The issue is that TF used ultimate, and they were trying to find a certain angle, and they kind of crushed Eve. Because she wasn't even able to use her ultimate, I believe, during that fight. And then Kled is, like, split pushing, but not really getting much done with split pushing. And then Master Yi is unfortunately something I can't really ever run away from, because how his champion works is just he just has too much movement speed. I could have flashed over the wall after he used Q and then stalled maybe, and then just like sat around the Baron chucking abilities, but I made a huge mistake with like how I activated it. Whenever Master Yi is chasing you and you're near a wall and you have a dash, you usually should just wait for him to Q you. Otherwise, you're screwed. Doing it beforehand is not good. But then he was taking too long, and I, like, was panicking, because I just took too long. TF is ulting. How is that guy still alive? My ultimate does 1500? Honestly, just poking them like this probably will win us the fight. Because now TF literally has no health. He already used his ultimate, so he has to fully base or join the fight with literally like no HP. So they should just give it to us, because you don't need to... You don't have to kill people to take objectives. You can actually just chunk them a lot of the time. You don't need to fully commit for stuff. TF's pushing side lane, and Evelyn's trying to rotate behind him. She's faster than all of us, so I can't really get there fast enough. But I'm trying. If you find him, I guess. If I am ever left alone side lane for just a moment, I guess I could just take their whole base very quickly. But being side lane sucks because of TF. So I can just easily die, or they initiate on my team very quickly and just kill everybody. Okay, I managed to kill them. I don't know if Master Yi's still coming for me. So, you see how I waited that time? He's screwed. This is a really OP setup. Wait, what? What? Oh, he's out, probably. I should not chase. Master Yi just doing Master Yi things, I guess. I'll just base and then just TP back. Actually, there's no reason to TP back, is there? Because if I do TP back, we probably can't do anything, can we? That's fine. Selling my boots for another item sounds cool, but I don't think it would be. Because, I mean, I feel like these are good. I could sell it and buy, like, a Sonya's or something. Dude, I'm running it down mid because I'm just trying to get in an area where we can maybe look to see if there's people that we can assist. The Smolder kind of just ran at us in a straight line, and the amount of damage that I did to him was not that bad. We can wave clear forever. My champion is not fair at wave clearing. We just need to not ever let them Q us. Just stop. He has Maw. I did proc his Maw, though, and that is a long cooldown. Your ultimate's only a 40-second CD at this point. I probably could spam it more frequently. I'm just going to TP here. I'm not going to TP directly into the fight because I feel like it's already a lost fight, and I don't want to accidentally get myself killed. What? There's no way that... Oh. Rakan kind of just missed everything really badly, but it's okay. I'm dead. But I put down my stuff. So I did kill the Smolder. I got Smolder GA. I got this guy's flash for my flash. You know what? I feel like that was a pretty good outcome for how bad that could have ended, depending on if I died or not. Or if we just left Smolder unattended. And not having GA anymore is a pretty huge deal. The thing is that Aphelios is like walking up to trade versus Smolder, and I feel like it's never working out for us, and we should just always be backing away and not trading versus him, because he's too strong. It's not working. It's probably better to just play very slow. I guess I could try to TP Cheese. Not gonna lie. If I am, once again, left unattended with these turrets, I'll kill them instantly. Like, I also don't have boots anymore, so I'm super slow. Evelyn's just dead. This, person's also dying, too. Wait, am I gonna die here? Holy crap, I'm not. Too bad I can't rotate all the way bot to stop or like continue trying to pressure, because if I could maybe win the game right now, but I can't, so. It's fine though. Elder's up in 1 minute. There's a top wave. If I don't help poke, I feel like they do the objective too quickly. If I was to go top lane and still have TP, I could try to once again cheese a backdoor. Because backdoor Ziggs is good. They're just porting to be together. Me not having any flash is such a big deal, dude. Oh my goodness. How on earth do we ever play versus that? What? We just won the game. Nice play, Evelyn. Dude, Evelyn stole it. Somehow my ultimate, I don't know if I accidentally took down Smolder. Watch this, by the way. No, wait, okay. 2,200 to the Nexus there with just hitting it once. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Ziggs game, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I wonder how much damage I did. Whoa, promoted to Diamond, even though we're like Masters MMR. That's crazy. Did most damage on my team, 68k. Nice. Alright, see you guys later. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ziggs in Arena. We are starting off with, got blue buff and red buff, and Typhoon, which is on hit, which is not good. And then we have Mirror Image, which is just LeBlanc clone, not really the biggest fan of it. I'm going to just do one reroll and take Desecrator because I think it's better than all of the other choices. What Desecrator is that it is a Curse Augment, firstly, which is very nice because Curse Augment stack for the entire game stacks up to 50 times. This one gives you armor and magic resist. Being tanky is good for, doesn't matter if you're a AP character that is a control mage or not. But usually, for some reason, a lot of times, mage, like, abilities are considered, like, for some reason, 2 CC abilities or something. Oh, I got 20 stacks there. I don't know if that's because I hit both of them, though. I had almost got that guy with the pillar. That's funny. I just got another. So I'm just trying to stack this. If I ever W somebody into a pillar, it also will instantly kill the pillar, which is what I'm trying to do. It's kind of not that easy, though. He did get hit that time, but he also was immune. Bro. You died way too fast. It's because she got hit by the pillar herself. But that's okay. I got 50 stacks, which is good. Maximum stacking every single round is... how much? 12 armor and 12 magic resist. That's a decent amount of stats. And what's very convenient about this is that in the future, if we find any other curse augments that actually give us stats that we enjoy, which is AP or CDR, we're going to have so much curse that they immediately give us a crazy good effect. I would rather have Ambessa, because Ambessa could give us something that might benefit us. I don't know if I want to go for the Prismatic Augment to try to get a bunch of AP, or if I want to go for something else. I'm not really sure just yet. And it doesn't really matter, because it chose Cassiopeia instead. So Cassiopeia will just mean that everybody gets to buy an item immediately instead. I guess, yeah, I feel like kind of going Rod of Ages doesn't seem that bad. Because Rod of Ages so early on means that it will stack very quickly this game. And, HP, of course, being hand in hand with armor and magic resist just gives you a more effective HP if you're getting both. If you only have armor and magic resist and no HP, that's bad. If you only have health and neither of the other, it's bad. But if you mix them, then your effective health usually is increases significantly, and this gives me that. I think that we just don't play towards them, dude. They're melee characters. I hit both of them. I'm just trying to get stacks right now. Okay, we got 50 stacks for this round too, so I think we're okay. Plus, also, this guy probably dies. I don't think that he can beat us. Because I just have him already too low. So, another round of maximum stacking. 25 armor, 25 magic resist already. Gave us a bunch of tank stuff, kind of. I mean, Lightning Rod sometimes is okay for this type of playstyle, because you can just, like, sit on top of your Lightning. You really want Gamblers? Dude, she has such a fun build, going a bunch of things to increase her damage, and my stuff is so boring, dude. Dude, Detonation Orb is probably better. I'm just gonna go for this instead. Detonation Orb is pretty convenient, because if you ever become tanky enough and you can't kill people because they're too tanky, Detonation Orb is storing damage, and if you ever can consistently damage them enough, you can store so much that it just one-shots them with the true damage. It's a way to bypass impossible to kill players. I did not get either of them, darn. I did not get either of them again. When you hit the blast cones, it does work that way. Nice, he just ran straight into that. I threw the bouncing bomb does have to bounce 3 times before it detonates, so if you just throw it right on top of yourself, it is just gonna bounce a bunch, and if they just walk into it, I mean, they're gonna get hit, and it's gonna deal a lot. My teammate is done with her Mana, so the amount of AP that she has is already crazy high. I almost feel like going like a Wordless Promise. Maybe it would be good. Because a Wordless Promise will just give me, some of her AP. So right now it's giving me a nice 83. It's a pretty significant amount of AP in my opinion. Because a lot of items don't really give you that much. He'll probably go with Death Cap eventually, and it will get even crazier. Right now it's not really that insane, but later on it's going to be so nuts. Just gonna hit the blast gun once he's nearby. Even if I'm gonna get hit and stuff, I'm just trying to dodge him for a little bit. Okay, nice. We got maximum stacks again. Huge. My teammate's Gambler's Blade also paid out for 850 gold. That's not that bad. 4 rounds so far, and 4 rounds of maximum stacking of our curse. Let's hope that the next augment just immediately gives us a curse power augment, so I become very broken very quickly. I would definitely enjoy that. There is a Adapt Silas. Yikes, that's super powerful. I mean, it's not here, but oh my goodness. Transmute all of my augments into random prismatics. Doesn't that get rid of my curse power, though? No, I didn't find it. I mean, it definitely would be goofy, but I think that it would kind of ruin my build, not gonna lie. I'll just take Infernal Conduit instead. It just makes more sense. It makes it so we have a infinite stacking burn effect, and the burn effects also lower the CD of our ability so we can spam more frequently, and the faster we can spam, the faster we can go kind of hard. So... I flashed it, so I didn't immediately die. I knocked her out? Yeah, I don't know. There's literally no way to win this. I have to somehow store up so much damage onto him, and sure, my Infernal Conduit was starting to deal a lot. I just don't think that I could have stuck around, though. I could almost carry versus the tankier team comps, though, just because of the tankiness that I have, which is good, though. Definitely like that. Xin Zhao that has like multiple augments going on. That is kind of strange and but also strong. He's like healing Xin Zhao. My teammate went death cap, so my wordless promise has now really skyrocketed. So if I build a death cap, my AP also gets really high too. But it might be more important to honestly... Nah. I was about to say, like, maybe we need anti-heal, but technically our detonation orb probably is going to store enough to be able to kill him eventually. I'll just go high AP and just hope for the best. No! That didn't knock him into the thing? Wait, I did it! I did the knock-up! What? That works that way? Oh, he's just dead. Okay, my teammate was a little bit greedy there by going forwards. Yeah, if you ever satchel people or use a ability that moves enemy champions and they hit a pillar, it will instantly kill the pillar, and the pillar will almost always drop on their head. And that happened to Xin Zhao, but his ultimate was active, so he didn't take any damage, because Xin Zhao ultimate makes him immune to everything, so... When I'm, like, not in range of his circle. Not bad, though. Good round. I honestly think that the Omnivamp will go so hard when we're back to, like, the Mundo round. Being able to just barely sustain myself when I start damaging people sounds really good. We have more rerolls as well. This is giving 253 AP. Like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm getting so much AP from my teammate. So useful. I'm glad that I'm also pretty tanky, too. I mean, I have a good amount of armor magic resist as well. Oh, they have Chauffeur. Interesting. Oh my goodness. My teammate will probably die before I do, sadly. I can't even res her, bro. They have, like, infinite stacking stun or something, but it was close. I almost was able to res. I thought that my damage would maybe be enough to kill Karma, but she just used Empyrean Promise that made her immune to everything, which caused a big issue. That's okay, though. It worked out alright. Augment selection phase is next. I don't really have much magic pens still. Maybe I just need to get a void staff now. My teammate probably needs a void staff too. Not having a void is rough. Prismatic. Aww. The only other silver augment that I would want probably doesn't really exist. Or, like, it doesn't matter. The other curse augment that's silver, I should say. Doesn't really help us. All these are pretty lame for us. Like, the Guilty Pleasure could be okay for a little bit of sustain. Probably Repulsor is better, just so when people are on top of me and killing me, they get knocked away, I guess. I feel like Repulsor sometimes really ruins the fights, though, because even if it goes off when I'm trying to hit somebody, it might mess up and make it even harder for myself. Hope it doesn't, though. Bro. I wish that she was able to get to me. She's so much faster, I guess. Whenever I try to, like, help kill, it's just not possible. Nice. That is a huge freaking kill. We should be able to win this now, I think. Also, I didn't even fully stack my curse until the very end. I think I had 390 and I got the 400 by knocking them away. It's also very convenient. We have 400 freaking curse power. If I find another prismatic, man, if I get lucky. There's only one more prismatic augment in the rest of the game. And if we find Dreadbringer is the one that we... Whoa, what did I just buy? I did not want that. Then we can probably win. The entire game, probably. Oh, he has... not Dreadbringer, sorry. Doomsayer is the one that I want. Let's just build a Void Staff, because I feel like that's better than getting a Prismatic at this point. And honestly, after next round, if we get an assist, I could sell this and just buy a random item and just be done with my build for the rest of the game, I guess. I don't really care what I get as a last thing. I think that I'm okay with anything. Unless we just saved up for a Prismatic. We have 100 armor and 100 magic resist. It's actually a ton. I'm tanky for a Ziggs. Wait, what does he have? Nice. If you don't know, I've played Fizz in this game mode before, and one thing that I realized that is so stupid about him is that, like, when you are playing as him, that is... No, I'm not gonna max stack. Oh, no, I am. Nice. When you Fizz Shark somebody and attaches, if you take a Hex Gate, it removes the Shark technically because you're in a Zonya'd state and it doesn't deal any damage to you. So if you just sit next to a Hex Gate and he doesn't try to go in and rather tries to hit you from far away, you can just remove the Fizz Shark every single time. I played Fizz in Arena, and whenever I Shark people, they would just sit next to a gate and that would happen. I'd be like, what the heck? This is so stupid. They can remove my ultimate immediately without even, like, needing a Zonya'd? That's so dumb. So, yeah. I'm gonna use that tech against him just to make sure that they can't do anything. Okay, we got the percentage pen. We got a fortune shard for more money, though. How come my AP just went down? By a lot. What just happened? You found Twin Mask? Are you serious? Okay, I want to save my money now. We'll just buy one stat bonus because we probably won't find Twin Mask unless we search for it with the money, so I'm just going to save it. Holy crap, if I find Twin Mask, we start sharing each other's AP, and because we share each other's AP, it just goes so crazy. I mean, it already is crazy just because of what she has, but make it even crazier, I guess. Big damage. We honestly are not really stacking very well, though. No, I missed that? How embarrassing. She's gonna die here as soon as she does that. What? She's not dead. Are you serious? Is this a joke? She's still not dead? Oh my gosh, dude. She just doesn't die. I was able to max stack to 500 curse power. 500 curse power with only one thing. I've literally gotten max the whole game. Give us curse. Curse right now. Okay, wow, it worked! Yeah, if you didn't know, you say stuff out loud and, It's a hidden thing that people don't realize whenever I try to grind off stream or not do YouTube recordings of grinding out my games. One thing that I do whenever I play League of Legends Champions that is only done by people that can't stream or be a content creator, you need to say everything out loud, like Bouncing Bomb, Satchel Charge, and it just makes you play better. In our case, saying it out loud helped out with the Dark Blessing, which gave me freaking 200 ability haste, so I have no cooldowns. Not that having no cooldowns is necessarily really good all the time, though. Sometimes it can really make things harder. In our case, I feel like it probably goes kind of crazy, though. My wordless promise is giving her 60 ability haste, too. Dude, look at how much AP she gives me. Oh, wordless promise stops working when she dies. That's what's going on. Okay, let's try to find Twin Mask. This would be so crazy if we find it right now. No, it would have been so nuts. Well, the thing is that we could sell it and try to search for it more, though, afterwards, I guess. My satchel charge literally has no cooldown. It looks so stupid. Like, I'm just chucking out satchels all the time. If I just mash my keyboard, like, QW... Like, I'm just pressing QWE at the same time, it doesn't feel like that bad of a playstyle. It feels like it's okay at this point. How much gold did she generate from your thing? Dang, I wish that I saw how much gamblers paid you. I'm curious if she remembers. Damn, 2.3k? That's not that much. Really crazy gamblers would be like 8,000 plus. But that's still, like, decent. It's alright. Still paid for itself when you sell it. Apparently we just deal too much damage, even though both these teams are so tanky. I mean, we killed the Udyr Karma. There's just another Karma on the opposing side. I'm surprised Udyr is not dead. This is kind of crazy that he survived. Like, how is he not dead still? Jeez, dude, that was ridiculous. This other Karma just doesn't die. I can't believe the Udyr team won. That is so crazy to me. We'll just sell the locket and just search for Twin Mask. I got it. Oh my goodness. Bro, she almost has 3... %90%! 90%! Oh my god, that damage was ridiculous for him being that tanky. Oh, jeez, dude. Yo. I know that you probably are tanky as heck, but I'm curious how, if I can, like, even kill her quickly. Yeah. On my own. So yeah, GG. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was a really crazy Ziggs run with this Elise. I have not seen 3,000. I did more damage to her, surprisingly. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out, have a great day, and all that. Bye.